What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It is Wednesday, July 27th. Thanks for tuning in to Schmidty's MLB Picks on Guy Boston Sports. I'm your host, Ethan Schmidt. We have 14 games in action in Major League Baseball today. Plenty of great options for us to choose from to win some money. It's a winning Wednesday here on the channel. I've got three of my favorite gameplays, our YRFI of the day, and a player prop coming y'all's way. Want to start off by giving a big shout out to our ballers here on the channel. If you haven't become a baller yet, it is just $2.99 a month. You get a badge next to your name. You get a bunch of exclusive emojis to use right here on YouTube. Ballers, drop those emojis, show them off. We want to see them, and it's literally half the price of a Starbucks drink these days, and it's for a whole month. And we like to do ballers only giveaways. We are closing in on 11,000 subscribers here on the Guy Boston Sports channel, and we can't thank y'all enough for the continued support as this channel continues to grow, and everybody rocking with us. If you're a new viewer, welcome. Appreciate you joining us if it is your first time. So just absolutely massive if you smash that subscribe button if you haven't, and drop a like if you've been enjoying Schmidty's MLB picks. And guys, I am giving out free picks and not looking for any handouts here, but if you feel like sending a one-time tip or support, I am dropping my CashApp now for you guys. We also have an MLB shop affiliate link for the channel. If you guys do any MLB gear shopping, please go through our link. Just another way you can help support us here, and the link will be in the description going forward. Always on that. A quick recap from Taco Tuesday. We ended up going 5-2. It was a very delicious day here on the channel. I myself had a few hiccups, I would say. I really thought that we could have an undefeated day, but we cashed on the Blue Jays' first 5 team total over 2.5 runs. Gotta love it. And then the Padres come through with the first 5 run line up 3-0. They dang near almost choked that game away, but we had a no sweat bet on the first 5. And then the Astros money line, I get a big womp here, and Luis Garcia gives up a grand slam, and that turns out to be the difference. And just he just nonchalantly tossed that grand slam, and it was really unfortunate for us because I thought we had that play in the bag yesterday. And then our YRFI Twins Brewers, Byron Buxton with the jack in the first inning, the leadoff home run. It's his fourth leadoff home run, the most in his career. So congrats to Byron Buxton there, and he helped us out winning us some money. Our Taco Tuesday plays, Trey Turner comes through over 1.5 total bases. He had 2 hits, including a double, and that was an easy cash for us. And the Dodgers lose again to the Nationals. I'm telling you guys, you can't take this team when they're that high and when they're that juicy. But then Taijuan Walker, this one I'm kicking myself. He finished with 3 strikeouts. We had him over 4.5, and I don't know why Rob Freeman said that he was going to put up 7+ on Twitter, and I went with it anyways, and he only finished with 3. Both pitchers actually really struggled in this game as far as the K totals are concerned. And then our hashtag ride of the day, you guys killed it in the comments. Each play we had was a winning play. We decided to go with Gotta Get the Bag, one of our go-to guys and supporters here on the channel. Diamondbacks plus 1.5 underdog run line, and that cashes with ease. The D-backs are on fire at home, winning 7-3 over the Giants, who are on quite the slump right now. And then I gotta give a shout out to all you guys. I mean, we had Brandon putting hashtag ride of the day, Atlanta Braves money line, Alfred Kelly, Seattle Mariners money line, that cashes, hashtag ride of the day. And then Justin McKelvey, he took the over 8.5 in the Arizona San Francisco game for his hashtag ride of the day, and all of those cashes. So you guys keep it up, keep throwing winning plays in the comments, and drop your favorite plays. You guys can always ask for my opinion as well. Just please remember, use hashtag ride of the day if you want a chance to be shouted out here on the show. It is a winning Wednesday, so let's get right to it, guys. I think that we are in for a big day here. Our first gameplay of the day, we have the Chicago White Sox at the Colorado Rockies for the second and final game of a quick 2-game series. Righties Lucas Giolito and Antonio Senzatella are your starters, and in this one I just really like what we are seeing for the numbers for the White Sox. I mean, coming into this one, Senzatella is getting absolutely destroyed this season, and the White Sox are ready to take advantage, I would say. Sorry, I lost track of my research here. Here we go. So Senzatella, he is getting blasted, allowing 12 runs on 19 hits in his last 10 innings pitched, and it's not hard to see why this righty is getting hit so often. And his ERA is a 5 ERA, and he just gets absolutely knocked at home. And this White Sox lineup ranks first in batting average and 8th in OPS on the road. Lucas Giolito, I am a little iffy backing this guy here in this spot. But, I think that he has found some success pitching on the road. His ERA is 4.27 on the road, and Chicago has won both of his recent starts on the road. And I think this is more just about the White Sox offense getting it done here at Coors Field rather than backing Giolito. But I really do like what we see from the White Sox here in this one. Some more trends that we can look at. The White Sox are 7-0 in their last 7 interleague road games versus a team with a losing record. I mean, they're 6-1 in their last 7 road games. And then where is this one at? Oh, the White Sox. Ooh, sorry guys, I'm losing track here. They're 4-0 in their last 4 versus the National League West. So I just really like the White Sox in the spot, especially going against a Colorado team that hasn't been very hot lately. Our next gameplay of the day, we have the Miami Marlins at the Cincinnati Reds. Lefty Braxton Garrett and righty Luis Castillo facing off on the mound. And in this one, I really like what Castillo has been doing as of late. He's pitched 7 innings, allowed just 1 run in each of his last 3 starts, and he's improving each and every time. And he allowed just 2 hits against a Yankees lineup in one of his recent starts. And this one, I just really like what Castillo might be able to do here against the Marlins. And then on the other hand, the Reds offense is cooking at home at Great American Ballpark. And then against a lefty in Braxton Garrett, who actually, as we pull up the numbers here, he actually has struggled in the first game of this series on Monday. The Reds took on a lefty, and I believe it was in Trevor Rogers, and he got blasted. 8 hits, 6 earned runs, and putting up a 5.85 ERA. So I really like what the Reds are doing against lefties, and I think we could see another showing here like we did on Monday. And I think the Reds are going to put up some runs. I do like their first 5 team total over, but I think we are going to go with the first 5 run line for the Cincinnati Reds in this one. I think that they come through here against the lefty in Braxton Garrett here today. And Garrett, actually, looking at his splits, his worst ERA is on the road in night games, and I think that he is going to struggle here against a Reds lineup who has really figured it out lately. You got guys like Drury, India, and Pham, and Votto, and even more guys, obviously. So we are going to rock with that. Call it a psycho pick, but I'm going with it. Let's ride. Our final gameplay of the night, we have the Cleveland Guardians at the Boston Red Sox for game 3 of a 4-game series as well. Righties Cal Quantrill and Nathan Eovaldi going at it on the mound. And in this one, I really like the over at 8.5. Both of these pitchers have really struggled here as of late. And Eovaldi he's gotten blasted in his last 2 starts, and then Quantrill has just been up and down. And you look at his splits on the road, he has his highest ERA, and in night games he has his highest ERA, 4.53 ERA in away games, 4.4 ERA in night games for Quantrill. So everything just sets up here for the over. And then we can even go look at the trends here. I mean, lots of great trends telling us the Red Sox are 7-3 to the over in their last 10, and then the Guardians are 6-3-1 to the over in their last 10. We pull up the trends, and Cleveland over is 5-0 in the Guardians' last 5 games with a total set between 7 and 8.5. The over is 6-1-1 the Guardians' last 8 overall, 6-1-1 in the Guardians' last 8 on grass. And then you look at the Boston side, the over is 10-2 in the Red Sox last 12 on grass. Over is 5-1 the Red Sox last 6 games with a total set between 7 and 8.5. And the over is 7-2 in the Red Sox last 9 overall. So I really just like this one here against some struggling pitchers for both sides, and 2 of these teams that have been pretty back and forth. You never really know what's going to happen. I'm going to take the over 8.5 runs at Fenway Park, the channel's hometown team. It's time for our YRFI pick of the day, a pick where we think a first inning run will be scored here on Schmidty's MLB picks, and I'm taking the Nationals and the Dodgers here. The Nationals have been going crazy with first inning runs. Well, they're now only 9th in the league, but still pretty good. And on the road, a 65% clip for the Nationals, going up against this pitcher for the Dodgers, who hasn't gotten a lot of gameplay. He's been out of the lineup with injury. Andrew Heaney, the lefty, and then Patrick Corbin, who has really struggled for the Nats, going for Washington. And you look at the Dodgers, they're 6th best in the league for first inning runs a game, and they're putting up 63% of the time at home. So I just really like our chances on this one. I think it's -120 on DraftKings. Love me or fade me. Our player prop here on Winning Wednesday, we are going to go with the Astros Yordan Alvarez over 1.5 total bases. It is at +105 on DraftKings. I really love the value here. And we look at his splits against Cole Irvin, the lefty. He's got 6 hits and 12 at-bats, 4 singles, 1 double, 1 home run. I think Alvarez is due for a jag here in this one. I could definitely see him hitting a home run here today, but I just really like his total over 1.5 bases. He hasn't been as good against lefties as righties, I will say, but I just really like him in this spot and taking advantage of the A's and getting a knock on Cole Irvin. Well, that will do it for Schmidty's MLB picks here today. I will say I do like the Orioles getting a win here today, and then the Yankees. It's a good day to look at the value on them, taking them at +1.5. The Mets are just massive, heavy favorites with Scherzer on the mound, but it's still the Yankees, guys. I think there's some great value, especially in that +1.5 run line. But other than that, I gave you guys my best plays of the day. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. It's where I post the final picks for Schmidty's MLB picks each and every day. Join the Discord. We have a lot of great community conversations on there, and I promise we're just going to continue to improve this show and get better each and every time. Appreciate all of y'all rocking with this. Much love. I'm Ethan Schmidt. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.